Okay, YouTubers, welcome to Comfy Having number two. I have to make a second part because the family came in and interrupted. I have a sibling outside who's eyeing to keep on because she'll be the one, even though I told her I'm recording, she'll be the one to come down the hall and fuck shit up because the other people have left, leaving. It'll be her. So if I start looking up in a really strange way, I'm not crazy. I'm just checking a sibling who now has her back turned to me, which means I need to get ready because she may be making me make a third video. Alright, so when I left, I talked about Sasquatch and some legends about, dare I say it, sky people. Look, man, I want to try to do this without, giving up too much shit about native folklore and about native stories because I did have a stalker fucking pretending on my TikTok, and they took my Sasquatch story. So I want to be well aware of what I say and how I say it. Also, be aware that I don't know who's watching my YouTube channel. Like personally, I don't know if you're pretending or not. I don't know if you are a Felon 47 supporter or not. What you do when you're off this internet, it should concern me, but to be honest, I don't think that what anybody does off the internet really concerns anyone unless they're a goddamn pedophile or some shit. So, you know, unless you've done some nefarious shit like that, just another person behind the screen. Just like I'm another person in front of your screen to you. Now, as far as Wendigo, I don't know if there's any good Wendigo. I do know there's different stories throughout Algonquin. Forgive me, as a mixed person, I should be able to say this, and I can't. Algonquin folklore. There should be someone who's more equipped for Ojibwa or any other First Nations tribe to give you more equipped stories about Wendigo. Uh, I'm gonna go on a limb, and though I should not mention these people, I am going to mention these people because pretendians don't know about Thunderbird, the Deer Woman, Coyote the Trickster. I can't think of her or his name for Inuit ice goddess something or another. Um, and everybody, Bigfoot's pretty much as universal as a bow and arrow. There are tales of the Yeti in Asia and in Russia, but tribal stories are different than those stories in Asia and Russia, which is how we also know that there's two different types of Bigfoot, because the ones in Russia specifically have a case that they killed the fuck out of some Russian hikers and they spared no quarter in totally eliminating them. In the act of doing that, though, they've pretty much exposed themselves to, now we gotta go find these motherfuckers. And I'm gonna say this, please don't take this as racist. Do not take this as racist. It is racist, but I need you to not take this as racist. Because if an elder native tells you not to go somewhere, most natives, unless they're extremely curious, and by curious I spell it Stupid, they stay the fuck at home. If they tell you not to whistle at night, you don't whistle at night. If they tell you be in your house or whatever you're sleeping in that night by a certain time, you do that. Unless you're extremely stupid, curious, or crazy. Take that any way you want. But 9 times out of 10, when it comes to folklore, because I believe in native folklore, you don't have to believe in it. It's not my place to make you believe in that or God or whatever. But because I believe in God, I also believe in native folklore and some of the native deities. And I'm like, you know what, man? I pray to the one God, but I know there's gods beneath him that keep the world going around while he's doing whatever the fuck it is he's doing. But the thing with this is like, all right, from what I was told, Deer Woman, Thunderbird, Spirits of Vengeance, Skinwalker's bad, Sasquatch can be bad and good. Wendigo, as far as I know, is just bad. So when you hear these things, you should always err on the side of caution. Um, don't whistle at night. Skinwalkers initially was supposed to be Navajo. However, they've basically become universal as a dream catcher. All right. So you need to know these legends, and you need to know that there are things that you can summon that you cannot unsummon. So don't fuck with magic. No, I don't fuck with magic. I don't fuck with no native magic, yo. I believe that shit, and I believe that I am not equipped for what happens next. So leave that shit the fuck alone. Somebody goes, hey, you want to practice some native magic? Nope. Nope. I don't want to practice native magic. I don't want to practice black magic, white magic, voodoo, hoodoo, your mama do too. No, I ain't fucking with none of that shit. There are things in this world that even if I'm meant to see them, especially if they're on the supernatural side, I don't want to see them. I don't want nothing to do with them. Because if I don't know how to kill it, I don't want it nowhere near me. Okay? Hopefully that makes some sense. You got a giant hairy man that stands almost 10 to 12 feet tall. The average human is 6 feet now. That's 4 feet taller. You know, that's fucking 3.5 feet taller than The Rock. And Rock's not short. And Undertaker's not short. And some of these guys are like 7 feet too. No. No. I'm not fucking with this thing. I'm not fucking trying to find it. I'm not trying to chase it. My sibling is on the move. So I am going to end this video right now until she is gone, because I know she'll bust up in the house and say something and fuck this whole thing up. So there will be a part 3. Thank you for watching.